Okay, let's see here. Let's do that screen would be better. Ow. Smacked my arm. Oh, I was like, what is happening? Something was brushing against the touchscreen. Okay. Hi, Shy. Thank you for making your way over here. Let's see. I don't know that I want this to do the dump, because if it dumps, yeah, if it dumps, that might be a problem, but we'll leave it like that for now. It's going all right. I'm working on some projects of mine, trying to fix a problem. Okay, let's refresh this. That's not at all what I wanted. Okay. Close that. Let's see what happens this time. Okay, still the same error, but did it log anything? Is, I guess, the question. I'm sort of assuming that the problem... Oh. I should probably stop the Twitch bot now, because it doesn't need to be... Or I guess it already got stopped? What did I do that stopped it? Well, it posted to the Discord, so it's fine either way. Okay. I suspect we never made it this far. Could it be the changes I made to the observer? Let me just comment these out. just see what happens with those commented out. 'Cause if that works, then it's something in the new evaluators that's causing the problem. Yeah, okay. So it's the evaluators that are being problematic. The question is, why? Okay, so let's see. It's somewhere in this that there's a problem. Okay. Well, if that's the case, go ahead and set that as a and this guy. So let's put all of this in a try catch. And we can postmortem. Error. Spam check service failed on comment create. Thanks for the lurk. Let's do it like this. Get message. Comment. We'll do it to an array. No, not to log, to array. There we go. Okay, so that might. And then I guess if we're going to have this, we should do a fallback to not spam and score 0. Spam score equals either comment or that way if it's already set, the main set. Probably, if this has to be done like this going forward, I'll probably need to put in something as like a notice to the admin that the comment didn't get checked. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, we're back to our problem loading, which is leading me to believe that we're timing out. I guess what we could do is, instead of doing it in creating, we could do it in created. And then we would take the comment and do in this case we wouldn't need a fallback because they would already be set. So what we would do comment, update, we're about to have an ad, so I'm just gonna type this real quick before the ads hit. All right, ads. All right, we are back from ads. Okay, so the one thing I realized right after we went on ad break was that it's possible that get score could be the problem. Get score is using the evaluators to calculate a score, but if this is where we're hanging up because it does have to check a lot of stuff, then what we need, again, we've done a created here, so we shouldn't be waiting. The comment should have already returned. Which does mean that spam comments will get shown initially without being spam or being treated as spam. But I should probably do another try catch. we're just going to set scores 0 to begin with. So that it can still get set. Is there, can we do a wait? I don't... This thing is from Discord. Alright, you know what? Let me just... I guess technically the setting it to a variable should actually do it. We're gonna assume that this should wait for it to come back with something or fail out on its own. And then we'll set that and do a try. Actually, I probably need to do exception because I don't believe that the get score is a throwable. It is not. Oh, I forgot to actually put that there. I need to get a message to test here. Probably one that will fail. I'm just going to delete a couple of these because we've got so many of them. Yeah, let's go and delete that guy. Okay, let's see if this message will fail. Okay. It's interesting because yeah, there's these, but these have nothing to do with that. These are because the fourth wall sync is still happening. And that's a whole different issue. Interesting. So I'm just gonna try something. Can I? I just want to toggle. Where's the thing to toggle the comment? I guess that'll be fine. Okay, we're just gonna let it auto assign those, but I'm curious to see if this is where we're failing. Oh, but interesting. Okay. So it didn't fail in the sense that the comment is still here. Like it managed to post the comment. Okay, so interesting. So our issue is here. Okay, well, that's interesting to know. Something in here is unhappy with me. Let's see. could be an issue. There could be an issue in how I've done the evaluators, because like technically these are referencing the spam check service, which may in itself be a problem. Okay, let's do this. move. I'm wondering if part of my issue is things circling back on each other. So, like I've got a perpetual loop happening or something. hello, Witchy. Or Lou, or whatever you'd prefer. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day. It's the end of my week. I don't have work tomorrow, so I get to somewhat relax. Got some stuff going on this weekend, but let's see. Call this one. Stop form spam service. And we will move this guy out of here. Oh, is that command not working? Give me a moment. I will take a look at it. My Streamlabs bot might be disabled. It likes to die randomly. Not chat box. You ridiculous browser. Alright, so we're just gonna toggle the cloud bot off and then back on again. Okay, try this again. There it goes. Now it's working. Hello, Amber. It has been a while. And thank you for the check-in. You'll be happy to know I hear the alerts now. And you jump scared me with that. Okay, let's take these two, pull them out of here. Lurking while working. Nice rhyme. And that's what I expected. That's usually what you do during the week if you're in my streams. didn't bring over the stuff. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, this. Sorry, the rest of the stream is just popping in. Looks very confusing. Props to me. I mean, if you ever have questions about things you see me do, I'll be happy to try to explain them. I do like to help people learn stuff. I should be playing games tomorrow, though. You have a good rest of your day or evening. Okay, and that one didn't require anything fancy. So that's good. Let's see. Okay, so with those done, seems like we're good on all those guys. And then where's the freaking app service provider again? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, let's do not page helper. You can go away. Spam check service class. No, not spawner. You were literally on the right one. You absolute monster. Turn new. Spam check service. And then oh, I'm sorry there. I didn't see you on YouTube chatting. I study C language, B Tech engineering. This is just PHP in like web language. I couldn't tell you why it's in your feed. I mean, I do sometimes do some C++ when I'm doing game development. But I have no idea why it would just be randomly popping in like that. The YouTube algorithm is a mystery at times. But this is just PHP, HTML. Like I'm working in Laravel, which is just a PHP framework right now. Where you study web languages a little bit. Well, that could be the reason, I suppose. It's, I mean, I think one of the tags I have on it is web development. So if you've frequented stuff, sorry if you get hurt. What do you mean? Okay, Twitch is about to have, oh, Twitch is having an ad now. An ad break on Twitch. Do I do hacking? I do not. I've done like some IT security stuff, but I don't really, nothing I do I would ever call hacking. I've tried to like brute force some fixes to things in the past, just as part of doing some IT security and stuff as a job at one point. But I got away from the IT help desk security system administrator stuff a couple years ago, and I just do software development as a job now. Much more relaxing. And I deal a lot less with users. Users are always the nightmare. All right. Twitch is back from ads. Can you tell me in B-Tech what course I should take? Core or AI or data science? Which side? Give me direction. So I guess that kind of depends, I guess, on what your like goal is. You could take a lot of things for, you know, the sake of the knowledge, but I'm assuming you have a specific job goal in mind or a specific career goal in mind. AI is certainly big right now. The question is, how long would it take you to finish, say, your program? And will AI still be a big thing? Because in a way, it kind of has seemed like in some spaces, the AI industry is kind of eating itself alive. So, you know, if you're still 3 or 4 years out from a degree, will that still be relevant? Data science is always going to be huge. I don't do a lot like on the data side, but I can tell you that a lot of the companies that I've sort of talked to seem to always be looking for like data science people. So, not being a data scientist myself, I can't provide a lot of like specifics, but I can tell you that seems like it's a job that's generally always in demand and has been for a while. But I think, you know, if you really want specific guidance, you probably, I'd need to know like what's your goal? Like, what do you find, what career would you find interesting? I guess is the specific question I should ask. Okay, so with those set up, let's see if this works now. From India here, I'm gonna do B-Tech, the B-Tech students are so more like more. You don't know what your goal is. See, that can often be the worst part of it, is if you don't have a goal in mind. You can, hey, we didn't error out this time at least. That's good. Did it actually? Okay, let's test that junk comment that I was going to use before. Where is it? This guy. Will you actually get checked for spam? You know about IT institutions. Certainly to a degree. I mean, it's worth noting, like, I've worked in IT in various capacities for probably 8-9 years now. But it would vary what I did. A good 5 of those years were help desk, like IT help desk, basic stuff. Actually, you know what? I was misthinking. It's actually been longer than that. It's probably been closer to like 12 years. But a good 5 of those years were like help desk. Did a lot of printer support in the early days. And but I kind of always wanted to be a software developer, but specifically wanted to work in either web or game development. And game development is like really, really, really competitive, and so is web, but like I search on Google, world's most toughest paper, IT advanced paper. I'm gonna have to see what you're actually talking about. This might be an India specific thing that I'm not familiar with. Interesting. Okay. So okay, so you're asking me specifically about Indian Institutes of Technology. I apologize, I was misunderstanding. I don't really have any insight into the Indian IT industry. So today is your paper. Good day. Have a good day. And if you come back, I'll be happy to talk to you again. Good luck on your paper. Okay, so it lets the comments through, but as far as I can tell, did it flag that one at all like it was supposed to? It did not. Okay, so we're getting somewhere now. That the spam check service failed. So we kind of have two things then. We know that most likely the 500 error I was getting was an infinite loop, because I had some where I had changed some stuff. I had my evaluators checking the spam service, which also was or getting methods out of the spam service, which was also checking them. So we no longer have that problem, but I suspect we are still getting okay, well, it's not giving us a specific exception. It is not printing the error. Like an error message along with it. Oh wait, no, here we go. Must be of type array. time all the papers are made by AI. It's a little hard than normal man-made paper. Yeah, I think that's true in a lot of places. Everybody's using AI to do things, and then all the teachers are using AI to grade things. I'm kind of glad that I finished up my bachelor's when I did, because if it had taken me much longer, I think I would have had a harder time, simply because I was going up against like AI detectors. Not that I was using AI to do any of it, because it really wasn't even a thing yet, but like to have stuff even get flagged. I mean, they're being in a lot of programming classes, the systems they were already using to detect plagiarism would already like heavily flag a lot of programming assignments from everyone, just because they were very structured and everything was very similar. I would hate to be up against AI detectors as well, getting like false flags and stuff. I don't care what people say, they absolutely happen. Okay. Oh, hi, Angel. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so it's not liking this, I guess. I guess we could. We have that tightly bound to an array, but since theoretically it could eventually only have one evaluator or something, and it wouldn't be an array anymore, we do it that way. Not you. This is why that stuff's still running. I thought the thing had... I didn't realize it had opened another window. Alright, let's clear all our caches and stuff. Cool. Hey, there we go. Perfect. And we refresh this. There we go, yeah. It did a solid check of everything then. That's good. Auto spam. What I might want to do is have something that over a certain score, it does not approve the comment automatically. That actually might be a good idea. So let's do this. And then if score is greater than let's say 8, because no, 6. I'm gonna say 6. Because at that point, you most likely have been hit by both these guys. Like in a collective. And then, are we on the comment? Blog comments. We're only getting the ones that are approved, right? Where are those things? You know what then? Let's do this. Let's do comments. best way to do this. Actually, let's do it like this. Post comments, filter, comment. Comments. Let's see. Where's my comment model? Approved. Probably need to do that because I'm reusing my thing at that point. There we go. Okay, so that guy's high enough that he should get, he shouldn't get approved automatically. So let's see if we can do that. So it'll post the comment. Now I did add it here. Okay, it is still showing it. But it did mark it as unapproved, so then there's an issue with this, I guess. I guess we could just do it like this. pulling comments again. That's... Okay. That should work for that. Okay, that got rid of all my comments. Guess what we could do? Oh, jeez. We can just assume at this point that since post is set and post works, that we can do comments. Oops. Comments. Where proved is true. Do I have to add get on do not. Cool. Okay, so that worked. Excellent. So that hides the comments that are not approved. So I am working on that Streamer Live, that web app for hosting like content creator sites. And I've been working on the blog section. This is just like a placeholder blog post that I am working with right here. And I was specifically working on the comment system. So the ability to leave comments, which right now do have to be from registered users. So they have to have an account, which is one way of filtering out spam. But then also I was working on a spam detection system basically. And there's a series of things it does when you post a comment. And effectively it runs through a list. It goes through, let's see, my comment observer, where is it? What it actually does is it goes ahead and posts the comment first. And then it runs through some checks. It calculates a score using some evaluators I created, which check the username and email of the account against known spam databases with Akismet and Stop Forum Spam. And it also calculates a score, and it does that through a combination of the results of those evaluators, as well as there are two additional evaluators that I've created, one of which is a URL evaluator. So it's basically looking for links. So if someone's posting a link in a comment, there's a high probability of it being spam. So it's counting the links. And then I've also got what I call a word blacklist service. And basically I have a pre-configured set, which I'll make modifiable later, of blacklisted words or phrases that I've accumulated from existing databases, and it checks the content of the comment for that. If any of those come back positive, it calculates up a score, and you can kind of see the results of that on this page here. So I intentionally posted this comment that had a series of stuff that would get flagged, that I knew would get flagged. It talked about like gambling, had a link, slots, that kind of thing. And it's not going to find anything for my username or email, of course, but it's going to check the contents. And you can see these are the spam risk scores that it calculates up. It will do several things. About to have an ad, but I'll continue explaining this. So it'll do several things, one of which is if the score's over 5, or over 6 rather, which basically means, because if you get flagged by either of the email username checkers, then you're probably confirmed spam, so you automatically get a 5 points just from that. If the contents of the message get over that, or if both of them flag you, you'll hit over 5 upwards to 10 or more. So anything over a 6 does not get approved. It automatically gets marked as unapproved. And what that results in is the comment will not show on the front end. So other users don't see the comment at all. Keeps it hidden. And that way you could approve it later if it turns out it was a false flag. If it auto detects it as spam, but the score is not high enough for it to unapprove it. Then it'll do one of two things. If it's confirmed to be spam, it doesn't post it. It posts something here basically showing that it's spam, but it won't let the user actually see what it was. And if it is just sort of a low confidence auto detection, then it will collapse the comment by default, but it'll leave a button here so the user can choose. It warns them that it's a potential spam comment, but the user can choose to view the comment. And then, of course, as the admin, you would have the option to come in here and remove those. So, and that's sort of what these show. So like this column here is what's been approved. This column here is if you've manually flagged something as spam. It has a check mark in this spam column, and then anything that's been auto detected, it will be green in this column. If you mark something, like so you check this guy, you could do several different things. You could check a bunch of them. You can mark them as approved, mark them as spam, mark them not as spam, destroy them. You can ban the user that posted the comment. So it has a variety of options that you can do. You also have the ability from here to view the thread of comments. Ads are over. We're back from ads. Oop. Well, it was working. It doesn't work right now. It was working. I will have to investigate that. I made some changes since that was there. It was working. The idea was you could basically pull up a little pop-up on the screen that would let you see the comment in context if it was like a reply to another comment. So I'll have to see what's up with that guy. You can also reply to it directly from in here. So that's what I've been working on. And like my next stage will probably be getting the comment sort working. Let's see if this replies to what it should. It's not, there's supposed to be a message up here when you click that, but it's not getting unhidden. I've confirmed that it is there. Okay, added a comment. Oh, check that out. That was enough. I guess that's in the context of some of the words. That was enough to score it high enough to be unapproved. So it's not approved by default. So we're gonna go ahead because I want to confirm that it is it's approved. So we'll do that. It's also not spam. I mean, it could be in the real world, but we know that it's not. Yeah, that's a nested comment, I believe. No? I need to work on the visual distinction between my nested comments. Okay, no, it is treating it as its own comment. So it did not get marked as a reply. So that's something else I need to work on. Interesting, it's still being shown as a spam, potential spam. I guess because of the score. Oh, the score still, yeah. The score's still high enough that it is showing it as potential spam. That's fine. I need to put in an exception for that then. Do that, and then we'll tell it. You know what? Do that. That should be fine, because at that point it would be not, it would not have been marked as not spam. That's double negative. So that should be fine. Four more on YouTube. What is the app about? It's a web app, or it's eventually going to be hosting my website, but also I plan on releasing it so that if other streamers and content creators want to use it to host their own websites, they can. So like right now I'm working on a blog functionality for it. Cool. Okay, that's working now. It's gonna have a variety of functionality, including allowing you to run merch, homepage. Make sure, nope, gotta mute myself there. The homepage here can have like a live notification when you're streaming, and it can have an embed of the stream, which presently is probably not loading because of, let's see, probably a JavaScript error. I've noticed that when I've got my browser preview, my stream manager open in another browser, it doesn't want to load this here, but it normally does. It would show the stream here and chat and whatnot. So, thank you. It is still in early stages, but it's coming along. It's also like I wanted to get away from using WordPress and the like after a lot of the drama around WordPress. That used to be what I used for a lot of website development. So decided to kind of make my own thing. So I'm having to kind of build in the features that I'm going to want and plan around what people might request once it's released to the wider public. So I think that is some pretty good progress for the evening. We're almost at the 2-hour mark, and I will be live again, probably should be tomorrow night for regular game night stream. I don't know what I'm going to be playing just yet. I haven't decided, but we'll do some gaming of some kind tomorrow. In the meantime, who can I find to raid? Let's raid. Let's raid Zoomers. Zoomers always likes to pop in on us when she has the chance. Keeps it within the community. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I'll put a raid message in chat.